Today's review will be over the CMMG 22 conversion kit. So, well, shooters, let's talk about it.
Oh, fuck.
Big problem I see with it is the amount of failure to fire, failure to feeds. You have to do a lot of remedial action on it. So you do have to break it in, though. I would say a couple hundred rounds or more, because you're going to sit there and you're going to get rounds just stuck inside the chamber. So you might have to pull it out. And terrible thing about it is that the amount of carbon buildup you can probably see like in here, and inside the upper and lower receiver. So let me break this guy out. So inside here, where the actual chamber is, and then up top where your cuts are for your charging handle, it's going to get pretty stuck, pretty gummed up. So how I clean it is I'll take some Dawn dish soap and I'll just spray it down. I'll wipe it off, then soak it in some hoppies, and mind you, hoppies is really pungent, so it'll fill up your whole house. I'll just put it inside like a cup facing straight down, and then just pour in the hoppies all over it to break down the carbon. But even after like 2 or 3 cleans, the thing is still going to be dirty from all the carbon, depending on how many rounds you shoot out of it. Another thing to note is inside here, if you have like a drop-in trigger, all the carbon will just get pretty gummed up. So if you like your trigger and you got a pretty nice one, then it's going to be quite a bit of cleaning. A lot of people have issues with cleaning. Some people do, some people don't. I love to clean my guns. But if you're crunched on time, I would just take this thing all the way apart, soak it in some CLP or some Hoppies number 9, and then take it out, wipe it down. Yeah, this thing is still super dirty. When you get a whole bunch of failure to feed, failure to fire, failure to extract, round stuck inside the chamber, just keep spraying it down with some lube. Try to keep it from getting too dry, but it's going to get gummed up regardless. Would have to sight it into your rifle or your optic. I just know every time I throw it in, it's going to be shooting about 2 inches low of where my reticle sits. But other than that, it's pretty good. Just lots of carbon. You can pick these guys up a lot of different websites. It comes with the 10-round magazines or the 25-round magazines. I got the one with the 2 25-round magazines. I think it was like $120 some when I picked it up. My buddy got his, and he was having pretty big issues with it, even cycling. Rounds were honestly getting stuck inside the chamber and in the barrel of the gun. So you had to get a punch rod and push, or a cleaning rod, push that round all the way out. So that takes away from your shooting, gets really repetitive if it keeps happening. So you start losing faith in it, and you don't want to run it in the gun. But like I said, for me, that's a big reason why I use like copper cleaners. I run it down the barrel, clean out all the gunk. But yeah, pretty good. Easy installation. You just take out your normal 5.56 bolt, and then you just pop this guy in, just like so. Pretty easy. That's it. CMMG 22 conversion kit.